So I'm sure people out there in the audience are kind of wondering, well, what is a holographic chip and what are they talking about? So could you explain a little bit about what the holographic chips are and how they work?
Sure, let me explain that. And while I do that, if Michelle can show you one, because I think it's
Absolutely,
important that
yeah.
you see it. So a hologram is a storage device. And these little holographic chips, scientists have embedded them with sound waves, vibrations, and frequencies, and hundreds of formulas that when it interacts with the body's energy field, the body does what it's supposed to do naturally. Like, for example, the pain chip. When the pain chip comes in contact with the body, it's just like when you've been out working in your yard with a hose and you get a little kink in your hose and the water doesn't go through, it stops. The same thing with the body's energy flow. When the energy is not flowing in the body, you're going to have some sort of something going on, some sort of reaction, and you're going to know it. So when the energy flows freely in the body, which is what the chips help happen, then people are reporting amazing results. And, like I did with the sleep, like I have with the pain and with the energy chip. And that's why I brought it to Michelle, because I knew that she had issues too that she wanted to get answers for.
Yeah, it's amazing because I know, I've talked to a lot of acupuncturists, so I actually used to do a lot of acupuncture on myself, and it was this, that was their whole chat, that all pain really is a block in the energy in your body.
Right.
So through the needles and through acupressure, acupuncture, and there's so many modalities that do that. Now we have this wonderful, I wish you guys could see this close up because it actually has like a little hologram in it. This is so like Star Trek Voyager. I love it. It's really exciting.
This is 3,000 years of science, like you spoke of with acupuncture, in a 21st century delivery system.
Yeah, it's so exciting. I mean, this is something I've been waiting for like my whole life, because I really believe that it's all about our body just taking, like you said, just opening passageways and energy starts moving and we just automatically start feeling better. And it's so great to do it in a way that's totally natural. So what do you do with these chips? Like you pull it off this little piece of paper and then what do you do with it?
Well, for the pain chip, you want to put it exactly where the pain is. So, for example, my throat was a little scratchy, so I put one right here on my neck, and the pain's gone. So, anywhere where you feel pain, put the chip on. If you don't get results within 10, 20 minutes, then you can add another chip. Oftentimes, for example, if I had pain on my hand, and I put it on my hand, and if I didn't feel something, within 20 minutes, put another chip on the exact opposite side.
Okay. I know what I did in my back, because I only had those two chips, so I just moved them around a little bit. Like I just took it and, you know what, I'm going to move it over a little closer to where it hurts. And it really made a difference. It actually made quite a bit of a difference. So it's fun. Now I play with it a little bit, move them around. And how long, like when you put a chip like that on, how long does that last?
Right.
Wow.
They last between about 3 days.
Wow. Excellent.
There are 3 things that have to happen for the pain chip to work, or for all the chips to work, and that is that the person has to be hydrated. So you have to drink lots of water, not any more than, what is normally recommended for people. But if you drink a lot of coffee or soda or tea, you might want to let go of some of that and drink water in place of it. So you have to be hydrated. You have to put the chip in the right place. And like Mitch said, you played around with it. That was the right thing to do. You have to put it in the right place, and then the other thing is duration. Some people get results in 3 to 5 minutes. Other people it will be an hour. I've talked to people that wore the chip for a day or two before they felt a difference. So it's all about location, duration, and hydration.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
So, we're talking about all the positive effects of the chip,
Yes.
And I know there's many. I know the sleep chip is amazing. Both
It is
of you have
amazing.
told great stories about sleep. What about negative side effects? Could there be any negative side effects from putting one of those chips on?
There are no negative side effects. The chips are non-transdermal, so nothing goes in the body.
Wow. And what about like you have those little chips, and what stops them from like it's sitting in this package here? What keeps it, like you said, they're good for like 3 days. What activates them?
They're activated when they come within 2 inches of the body.
Wow.
Yeah, so for example, the sleep chip, you can put them on at night, wear them while you sleep, and I usually put one on either temple. And then in the morning, you take it off, and you can put it on your nightstand. It's deactivated until you put it back on.
Right.
Okay, wow, that's cool. So it lasts a little bit longer that way?
Yes, it does.
Wow, that's really cool. I know with my my paint chip on my back, I took a little bit of adhesive tape, like a little bit of tape, and I just taped it on. I hot tubbed and showered. I never took that chip off.
Yeah, water won't hurt it.
I was like, I know it's been a week, but I don't care. They said it lasts 3 days, but I'm not taking it. I think I may still have it on my back. Or does anybody actually feel anything? Like, what would someone feel when they put the chip on?
Well, it's neither a stimulant nor a depressant, so you don't feel anything coming from the chip. But what you will feel is your body will be more in balance.
Yeah, with the energy chip in particular, a lot of people today drink lots of caffeine, some really high-powered caffeine drinks. They drink energy drinks and things like that. I've never drank an energy drink, but I have drunk coffee before. So when you put on energy chips, you will not have a surge of energy, and you also will not have a crash like you will from caffeine or from sugar. What you will feel, what I feel, is a sense of wellness and a sense of focus and clarity. And so that is where it made a real difference for me in my day, because I feel consistent energy throughout the day. It's not a big surge of energy. So for folks who are thinking, well, I'm going to put this on and just kind of get super powered, not going to happen. You're going to have consistent energy throughout the day.
So it sounds like, I mean, if that was me and I was using those chips, I wouldn't really need the coffee, because why would you want to get that rush and then come down in that up and down thing all day when you can just have a nice balance and have your body have an energy that actually is working for your body?
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
So a lot of people find out that really their coffee is more of something kind of a ritual and something they enjoy. It's not something they need anymore.
Right.
They may still enjoy a cup with a friend or something, but they don't need it.
But it's not about all day long getting that rush and rush.
Yeah.
I know I actually don't really like that feeling of coffee when I drink a little bit too much and it gets that kind of a cranky kind of
jittery.
The jittery kind of feeling. So this sounds really. I'm gonna have to get some of those energy chips too. I'm getting all excited about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have a crash at about 3 o'clock almost every day and drink some coffee or eat some sugar. And now I don't feel that.
I know a lot of people use coffee in the afternoon and then they complain they can't sleep at night.
Right.
So this is something that just gives you a consistent feeling of that wellness, a little bit more energy, focus, clarity. Wow, this is something we could all use. Some clarity, focus, and just that nice energy all day long. And then a good night's sleep and lack of pain.
Yes.
Sounds like a perfect plan. Wow, this is really amazing.